Hello everyone and welcome back to 5 creepy Pokemon backstories. So in no particular order, let's get started. Number 1. Yamask, the spirit Pokemon. If you have ever watched the 1994 movie The Mask and thought that it might be fun to wear a mask that can give you powers, you might not be so keen on it if you lived in the Pokemon universe. This ghost-type Pokemon is born from the spirits of the dead who retain their memories from their past lives. The masks they carry hold a great significance to them, as these are their faces from when they were once human. They will often look at these death masks with their human faces, a visage of its former self, and weep in sorrow. Perhaps this is why its eyes are red. Its Galarian variant consists of a clay slab with cursed engravings, which was drawn to a vengeful spirit and took possession of a Yamask, and is now said to be absorbing its dark power. They can be found wandering the ruins of ancient civilizations, searching for someone who knows its face. So, if you have ever caught a Yamask, just know that you have really just enslaved a human soul and now hold it captive. Of course, we can't end this entry without asking the question: is the mask created in the image of its human face? Or is it their actual face from when they were human that became a morbid mask of human flesh? Number 2. Coffagrigus, the coffin Pokemon, evolves from Yamask. Have you ever wanted to visit the Great Pyramids and see the beautifully adorned sarcophaguses of ancient pharaohs? Well, you may want to consider keeping your distance if you ever see one, or something that resembles one. This Pokemon has a body of pure glittering gold. Once a Yamask evolves into a Coffagrigus, people say that it no longer remembers that it was once human. There are many depictions of Coffagrigus adorning the walls of ancient tombs, and were symbols of wealth of the kings of bygone eras. They pretend to be elaborate coffins and lay in wait to teach grave robbers a lesson of a lifetime. Grave robbers who mistake them for a real coffin and get too close end up trapped inside their bodies forever, and are then turned into mummies themselves. So, you might want to think twice about visiting an ancient Egyptian exhibit in the future, unless you are willing to risk the chance of coming face to face with a Coffagrigus and possibly becoming another addition to the exhibit yourself. Number 3. Gorgeist, the pumpkin Pokemon, evolves from Pumpkaboo. If you ever come across a crying child on a dark new moon night, run. Small Gorgeist will pretend to be children to fool adults by emanating eerie cries from its body. These sounds are said to be the wails of spirits who are suffering in the afterlife. Larger Gorgeist will take the guise of an adult in order to take the hands of children and lead them away. If you ever fall for its ruse, this sadistic Pokemon will wrap you tightly in its hair-like arms and sing a song about your suffering while you take your last breaths. Those who hear their haunting sounds and survive will be left cursed. Homicidal pumpkins. Sounds like a good way to bring a real horror show to your Halloween party. Number 4. Drifloon, the balloon Pokemon. This adorable living balloon loves to be around children. However, if the children play too roughly with it, it will run away from them. So, why is it on this list? Well, Drifloons have the nasty habit of kidnapping children. They are formed by the wandering spirits of people and Pokemon alike, and stories go that it grabs the hand of small children and will drag them away to the afterlife. With Drifloon being as light as a balloon, when it tugs on the hand of a child to steal them away, sometimes they get pulled around themselves, and as such, they dislike heavy children. The English Pokédex entries say that a child who holds onto the Drifloon may go missing, but the Japanese Pokédex entries does nothing for sugarcoating and say that Drifloon intentionally takes children to the world of the dead. Its round body is filled with souls and expands each time it leads someone away. So, the bigger the Drifloon, the more children it has led to their deaths. And if for some reason its body bursts, its soul spills out with a screaming sound. Can you imagine innocently having a birthday party for your child, and suddenly they disappear without anyone noticing? But they were just here playing with the balloons. Where did they go? And you never get to see your child alive again. Number 5. Cacturn, the scarecrow Pokemon, evolves from Cacnea. After spending thousands of years in the harsh deserts, its blood transformed into the same substance as sand. This nocturnal Pokemon remains unmoving during the day so as to not lose any moisture to the harsh desert sun. At night, when the temperature drops, is when it hunts for its prey, who are exhausted from the desert's heat. Cacturn will stalk and follow travelers in groups that are moving through the desert at night, just biding their time and waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. So there you are, walking through a desert at night, and you get the feeling that you are being watched. So you turn around and notice that you are being followed by a group of cacturn, and you know that you are being hunted. So you start to run, but it's hard to run in the sand, and it's dry, so you get tired fast, and the cacturn are just there behind you, waiting for you to collapse and give up. Or maybe they will hit you with a poison sting and take you down, then bludgeon you to death so that they may feast on your carcass. That was 5 creepy Pokemon backstories. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!